on this Friday afternoon, we are learning new information about a woman missing from Faulkner County. Elvia Fragstein was 7th at Conway Commons Shopping Center. We want to go live to a press conference with Conway Police taking place right now.
For video evidence, clues, researching her credit cards, where she was last spent money at, and we were able to determine that her last location was at TJ Maxx here in Conway. During that investigation, we have recovered some video footage of her actually exiting the TJ Maxx store, and she hasn't been seen since. But immediately following that, we had her car that was racing out of the parking lot in front of Target. TJ Maxx goes behind some areas. We have another location where it possibly was at, and then disappears. Subsequently, a few days later, Jefferson County, we understood, had a female that they had located deceased in a rural part of their county. And obviously we took a look at that, and we have identified as of 1 o'clock today as that being Miss Fragstein. And so that's kind of where we are at on this investigation.
Do you think she was kidnapped from the shopping center here in Conway?
We are relatively confident that she was taken by force in the parking lot of the mall.
Is there any idea, like, what motive there would have been behind that kidnapping?
We have no idea. Not at this time.
Does Conway have plans to kind of beef up security in shopping centers?
Yes.
Chief.
And actually, in regard to that question, we understand that this can cause great alarm for the public. Some places you think you're very safe to go to in the middle of the day, something like this happens. Our security, we have dedicated officers just for our shopping areas. We're calling our summer kickoff for our safe shop secure program, kind of like we do during Christmas. And we have officers that are dedicated to our shopping areas from opening to close.
We had heard from some people that there may have been another attempted kidnapping in that same area of a teenager around that time. Can you comment on that at all?
I don't even know about that, no ma'am.
The woman that was in the surveillance photos with Ms. Fragstein, is it the same woman that's in both the Starbucks photo and the TJ Maxx one?
Yes.
Is that a person in question?
That was just her routine of grabbing a sandwich and eating, going and having her shopping.
I mean the other woman that was in both photos, not Ms. Fragstein, the other woman that was seen in both photos.
Oh, no, I'm not sure who she is or what you're talking about there. Yeah.
Do you have any persons of interest or suspects or anything at this time?
We do not. The one thing to take note, and I know you see the back page of this, on the back page of your information sheet is the vehicle that belonged to Ms. Fragstein. Was a 2013 Honda CR-V, and that vehicle has not been located yet.
So on surveillance camera or on the surveillance video, are there any images of possible suspects or not this time?
Well, we can't comment on that right now.
What is the license plate for this? Should people be on the lookout for the CR-V? And
I would say that would be probably useful, be helpful.
What's the license plate? Do you know?
453 Tom George Ocean.
Do you have any idea how long she had been deceased prior to finding her?
I don't know if it's been prior to finding.
How long she had been deceased when you found her?
I think they estimated 3 or 4 days, so probably since Saturday afternoon later.
And what was the nature of the attack, possibly? Can you comment on that? Was it
Is Jefferson County also working in the investigation?
Yes, I want to also reiterate, as this was transpiring, Conway PD came in to assist with us on this investigation. We are working hand in hand with them. Also with Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, they're also another agency that's side by side ever since the moment that we found out that they had found a lady up there, just trying to find an identification process and working with us now, obviously. And Arkansas State Police is also in assistance with us in some aspect too, as well. We have taken, anyway, that's the agencies that's involved.
Are you calling it a murder?
Yes. Yeah, it is a homicide investigation at this point. I want to reiterate also, Chief Spradlin had made mention that, this can be alarming to the community, something like this occurring. And Conway PD and knowing their professionalism and their staff and being able to bring officers into shopping areas and intensify that type of patrol is being done. But it's also, and it's not only at shopping malls, just remind the public that when you're out and about, be aware of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you. When you walk to a car, use all the safety tips you know to get to that vehicle. Make park in lighted areas. This was in broad daylight, so who's to say? But just be mindful and of your surroundings, as you travel throughout your day.
Are you saying what the cause of death was at this point, or no?
Not yet.
And you were just listening live to a press conference happening in Conway where they have updated missing information about the missing woman, Elvia Fragstein. She was kidnapped from Conway Commons. That is what they are saying at this point. Her body discovered in Jefferson County. All this according to authorities. It is alarming, as he just said, so they said authorities are now patrolling that area more, telling women to be a little bit more aware. And we want to tell you where this happened, a very popular area in Conway Commons. As you can see, it's right there off of 430. And taking a look at the shopping center, they had said the last place she was seen was in the TJ Maxx whenever she checked out around 3:30 that afternoon. And then she was missing at 4 o'clock. As you can see, it's Target, Belk, TJ Maxx. Very common, very popular shopping spot, restaurants there, a Chick-fil-A there as well. Very family-friendly area, and they said they will have more authorities on the scene from now on after this happened. At this time, they said they have no suspect information, but they do say that Elvia was taken by force. A Facebook Live is happening now. If you want to continue watching that press conference, more questions in this case, you can tune in live on KARK4's Facebook page, and we will be updating you throughout the hour on this tragic case as we get more information. You can also find the latest at KARK.com.